Hi class, welcome to week 3. So, we're at this point now that we're almost got the paper pretty much built for your rough draft, which is in week 4. So in week 3, we're going to take all the things that we've done at from the beginning of the class, and let's remind ourselves what we did. In week 1, we chose a topic question for our paper. You chose one of the 6 topics. I, as an example, chose what are 3 impacts on children who are bullied. And then I brainstormed about what were some ideas. And then I did a Google search. What are 3 impacts of bullying on children? And I got 3 great ideas. One was increased suicide rates. The other one was higher dropout rates. And the third was lowered self-esteem. Then I went into the GCU library and I did a Boolean search. Bullying and suicide rates. Bullying and higher dropout rates or dropout. And then I got 3 sources. And those 3 sources in week 2 I took and I did a summary of each source to find information about bullying in my source that I could use to write my paper. Now in week 3, you're going to take that information and you're going to dig a little deeper. You're going to pull out paraphrasing. Now paraphrasing is taking the information from the article and not copying it word for word. That's quoting, and that's where you put quotes. But this time you're going to read it and put it in your own words. So let's look at the assignment really quickly. This week's assignment. You're going to start out... Make sure that you put the expository essay topic. What is your topic again? Mine is, what are the 3 impacts of bullying on children? The title could be anything that you want. Bullying has many impacts on children. Then in part 1, you're going to do your introduction. This is going to help you build your introduction for your paper. You're first going to have the hook. The hook is something that gets the reader's attention to stay reading your paper. Mine would be maybe 5 million, no, that's too large of a number. 15,000 children die each year from suicide because they're bullied. So that's my good hook. Then you're going to have additional background information, part B, and then C is your thesis statement. Now, your thesis statement is going to be 1 sentence. It's going to be very simple to put together. You take your topic question and your 3 subtopics. So my thesis is going to be, what are the 3 impacts of bullying on children? 3 impacts of bullying on children are increased suicide rates, higher dropout rates, and lowered self-esteem. And there, you got your thesis statement. Then you're going to go to part 2, support. This is going to help you get your information for your paper. So make sure you fill out supporting point number 1. This is where I'm going to put higher suicide rates. Topic sentence is letter A, part A of this. Topic sentence for this subtopic. Suicide rates are higher for children who are bullied. And then I'm going to have my in-text citation. And in-text citation are parentheses with the author's last name, comma, and date. And make sure you include those. Then you're going to have your 2 to 3 paraphrased supporting details from your source. The first supporting paraphrase is going to be from my source. The second one, make sure you have an in-text citation. It's probably going to be the same one because you're using the same source. Remember, last name, comma, date, in parentheses. So you're going to have your 3 supporting points that are your 3 subtopics, which are your 3 keywords, which are your 3 things that you found that answered the topic question. Now, when you're done with this paper, stop right there. The conclusion is the last part of this paper, and the conclusion is really important because you have to restate the thesis and you have to restate the conclusion in the thesis. And then your references are going to go at the bottom. Remember, your references are in alphabetical order, and they are indented 0.5, and they're going to be double spaced like the rest of your paper. You can copy and paste them from your source. Remember, there was the cite part to the right that I told you about in video 1, where you can copy and paste your cites. So if you haven't gone back and seen my video in week 1 or my video in week 2, make sure to go back and watch them. They're very short, 10 to 14 minutes, I think. Everyone's getting an A. All right, if anyone has any questions, any concerns, anything that I can help them to better complete this paper, let me know. This is the last step. This is where you're going to put all the pieces together. You're going to write your rough draft, not this week, but the next week. And then if you get a perfect rough draft, you are done. You don't need to rewrite the paper and revise it or anything. If I don't put any comments in your rubric, then you don't have to make any changes. Now, another thing I want to remind you is look at the rubrics for every assignment. That tells you exactly what you need for each assignment. That way you'll get an A on every assignment if you go and read the rubrics before you start the assignment. And like I said, if you have any questions, contact me. I'm here to help you. All right, well, let's have a great week. I'll see you in the forums.